Panthera is a genus of large carnivorous mammals in the family Felidae. The taxonomic classification of the genus Panthera has been the subject of considerable debate and has been revised several times. The genus is likely descended from the extinct cat Panthera shaubi, or Viritylurus shaubi, which is sometimes considered an early representative of the puma lineage. The genus Panthera is thought to have originated in Asia. The split of the large cats, including the modern panther and clouded leopard genera Neofelis, from the small cat subfamily, feline, which includes all other modern cat species, occurred between 6 and 10 million years ago. Fossil evidence suggests that the genus Panthera arose between 2 and 3.8 million years ago, although DNA studies point to a potentially earlier origin, perhaps as much as 16 million years ago. Morphological and genetic studies suggest that the tiger was the first species in the genus to diverge from the main lineage. The snow leopard was previously placed at the base of the genus Panthera, but more recent molecular studies suggest that it belongs in this genus, possibly closely related to the leopard. Therefore, many classification systems now include the snow leopard in Panthera, as Panthera uncia, although there is still disagreement on this placement, and some retain its own genus, uncia. Genomic analysis has shown that the ancestors of snow leopards diverged from those of tigers approximately 1.67 million years ago, with a 95% confidence interval of 1.48 to 1.83 million years ago. The prehistoric cat Panthera gombasogensis, often called the European jaguar, is also considered part of this genus. This species, probably closely related to the modern jaguar, evolved approximately 1.6 million years ago in what is now Italy. The clouded leopard genus, Neofelis, is closely related to the genus Panthera, but is considered a separate genus. Members of this genus are large to very large in size. The genus includes the largest member of the cat family, the Amur tiger. The body is elongated, sometimes strongly so. The sacral region is low, and the line of the back does not rise to the rear as in small cats, instead, it goes straight. The height at the withers is greater than at the sacrum, which creates a slightly sloping line of the back. The tail is usually long, making up at least half the length of the body, and in some species a little more. The head is relatively large or large, somewhat elongated, with a long facial part. The ears are small, short, with a rounded tip and no tassels. In male lions and some other species, the ears are barely visible in the fur in winter coats. The eyes have round pupils. The hair on the cheeks may be elongated, forming what are sometimes called sideburns. Male lions have a developed maner on the front part of the body, and at the end of the tail there is a tassel of elongated hair. The legs are short, thick and strong, with wide paws, especially the front ones. The claws on the paws are large, sharp and curved, and are completely retractable. At the ends of the fingers, on either side of the claw, there is a fold of skin that completely hides the retracted claw. The color of the fur is either monochromatic, or with black transverse stripes, or with black spots, single or rosette-shaped, on a lighter background. The dentition is complete. The teeth are very strong, with relatively short but powerful fangs that have a wide base. Sexual dimorphism is seen in most species, with males being larger. In lions, the male is distinguished by the presence of a maner on the front of the body. Representatives of this genus have a unique larynx structure that allows them to roar. Unlike other cats, the hyoid apparatus is not completely ossified. Instead, one of the bones is replaced by a flexible ligament that allows the larynx to expand. In addition, their vocal cords are not divided, forming a tubular structure that functions as a very effective sound-conducting mechanism. Due to the unique structure of the hyoid apparatus, the larynx, along with its vocal cords, has great mobility, which allows the animal to produce a loud, rough roar. All representatives of this genus are active predators, hunting primarily large mammals, especially ungulates. Often, the prey is larger than the hunter, sometimes several times. They hunt by stalking and setting up ambushes, on trails, near watering holes. They usually eat their prey lying on their stomachs, resting their forearms and elbows on the ground, tearing off pieces with a sharp movement of the head. Although they are mainly active at night, they are often active during the day. With the exception of the lion, they lead a solitary life. Lions are distinguished by the fact that they always live and hunt in small groups called prides. They live in both lowland and mountain forests, sometimes in open treeless mountain ranges, in reed thickets, and one species, the lion, lives in open steppes, savannas, and semi-deserts. Many ancient peoples revered the black panther as a totem animal. Its grace, majesty, strength, and independent nature have always caused special admiration, combining respect and awe before this graceful, but fierce creature. The running speed of a panther can reach 80 km per hour, and the height of a jump is up to 6 meters. In heraldry, the panther is often depicted in a furious state, with flames coming from its mouth and ears. Descriptions often attribute admirable qualities to it, including a magical song that enchants other animals, except for the dragon, which flees from the panther. In reality, the panther has a unique larynx that allows it to produce a terrifying roar that chills the soul in the dark. The predator's diet mainly includes large herbivores, buffalo, antelope, and zebra. Cases of theft of domestic animals such as sheep, cows, horses, and pigs left unattended are a common occurrence. In times of famine, panthers do not disdain monkeys, small game, eggs from nests, and sometimes even the fruits of fruit trees. In search of victims, panthers move along the ground, often lying in wait for prey at watering holes. They usually eat prey in trees. The carcass is torn apart with sharp teeth and sharp movements of the head. This manner distinguishes panthers from lions and other felines. By placing food at a height, the panther protects it from ground competitors, hyenas, jackals, and other predators. The panther can do without food for 4 to 5 days. However, then the hungry animals are able to penetrate the territory of houses and farmsteads in search of prey. It is interesting that a well-fed panther will not touch even a kid standing next to it. Representatives of this cat family reach sexual maturity at the age of 2 to 3 years. The favorable climate in their habitat allows them to reproduce throughout the year. After mating, the female looks for a secluded and safe place to give birth. Often this is a hole between the roots of trees, a protected place in a cave or a spacious hollow. Pregnancy lasts 3 to 3.5 months. There are usually 2 kittens in a litter, rarely 1, and in exceptional cases 4 to 5 cubs are born. Kittens are born blind. The panther is a very caring mother. In the first weeks after birth, she does not allow anyone to approach her babies and does not leave them herself. In the first 10 days after birth, the female devotes herself entirely to the kittens, warms them, licks and feeds them. During this period, no one dares to approach her den. Kittens feed on their mother's milk, and the male, if there is one, takes care of the female, bringing her food. When the female leaves to drink, the father looks after the babies for a short time. Caring for the offspring sometimes brings the mother panther to extreme exhaustion. After the kitten's eyes open and hearing appears, the female gradually begins to regain her strength and returns to her usual way of life, but continues to take care of the offspring. Care for the growing kittens, teaching them hunting skills and the art of movement lasts about a year, after which the young individuals become independent and learn all the intricacies of wildlife themselves. In natural conditions, panthers live 10 to 12 years. In captivity, under human control, life expectancy increases to 20 years. Observations of predators show that in the second decade of life, a decrease in the vital activity of animals occurs.